Alright, I'm putting the keyboard together now. I've got the rubber guys all lined up there appropriately. I've supported the keyboard from both sides in order to let the keys themselves fall down, and that will let this guy sit flat. Then we take these pieces, and the trick here is to make sure that the that's slightly just out of the frame, but the LED here goes into the hole there appropriately. So I'm going to fold this guy forward, make sure that LED is going where it belongs. That looks good. And the trick now is to just be sure that this is in properly. It moves around on those stands there. So you got to be sure that's all down there nice and tight. And then once it is, we start putting in all those screws. And it's the same drill. Back them up slightly, let it click, and then work them in. They should go in nice and easy. Also remember that we have these two standoffs, these two plastic standoffs here. They screw into the two metal holes. One of them here. Don't put them in too tight. And one of them here. There we go. All of this stuff should go in nice and easy. So if something's difficult to put in, then you've got it cross-threaded or something like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put in the rest of the screws. Okay, I've got all those screws in, and now we can go ahead and put the main board back on. Let's see, that goes like this, as I recall. There's only one way to go. The standoffs are keyed. These are slightly wider apart than those. So you just put it down on top of the standoffs, and then make sure under here that the connector is going to go in okay. Because the connector is the part that really matters here. There it goes. And then just push it on down. Let's see, there's one. Now she's sitting on the couch down here. Yeah. All right, that's down. Put the keyboard back over. I'll bring the main part of the typewriter over and we'll reinstall the keyboard. All right, it's starting to look like a typewriter again. Let's kind of put the keyboard back more or less in place here. But before I really secure that, let's get this piece back on. I checked, by the way, they are 9mm switches. Here's one of the old ones. Under this part. They are 9mm switches. There's an example of one. It's a little tactile switch. It goes, just get back there, push it down there, it clicks, solders in on that side. I got 9.5mm switches and had to get those little standoffs. Okay, so this plugs in to the bottom there. This plugs in, this guy here, plugs in right underneath there. grounding strap goes under there. This is kind of a pain in the butt to reach. And I find if you hold the display up a little bit, it helps. All right, I got that on. Okay, so the keyboard is sort of back in one piece. Now, let's, as you saw, I sort of slid it into at the bottom here. Then pick up the two little tabs from that aluminum bottom piece. Move it around so that the little tabs here and here go into place. Put them down. He's ready to go. The two with the big washers on them are the ones that go into the metal here. And then the four actually, plastic screws go in here, here, and corresponding locations on the other side. So I'll go ahead and screw those in. Oops, forgot the connection that matters the most, the one right under here that connects the keyboard to the main board. So I had to actually loosen things up a little bit, and I will see if I can get that in right now. I think I got it there. There it goes. Okay, time to screw these guys down again. Okay, home stretch. Let's get the ribbon back on. Slide that in there first, and then push it down. Make sure that's in place. Tighten it up a hair. Next, I'll put the print wheel in. I don't think I mentioned that you got to be careful when you're getting these print wheels that you get the ones for the 60 series, not the 600 series. The 60 series have these little reflective doodads on them. The 600 series has either 5 or 6 symmetric holes in the print wheel on the way around. Certainly on eBay, sometimes they're advertised as 60 series and they're 600 series. So usually there are photos, you just have to take a close look at them. All right, so we'll just drop that in there. Push that forward. All right, let me grab the case. When putting this on, you have to be sure that the handles here and here fit, which is a bit of a pain, but with a little luck, I think I can get this. As I recall, that's got to come forward. Looks like they both need to come forward. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Like that. There we go. There's a couple of clips on the bottom here that it goes onto, so I just clipped that, lifted it up a little bit, clipped those on, and then make sure it looks like it's all in place properly there. So far everything looks good. Yep, it all looks good. Okay, then the 4 screws there, I'll just put those back in. Got those in, and now we just have to replace the platen. Pull that forward, and really it's the same drill. Line it up. Oh, right, we gotta flip this up. Line it up on the left-hand side here. Let's move that over to this way. Try to get him in on the right-hand side. Let's try to get him in on the left-hand side here. That's a little better. There. Come on. There we go. Got him down there. Got him down on that side. Looks good. Try it again. Something didn't sound quite right. That. Oh, that's right. Something's knocking here. That's not good. That was it. The ribbon had popped up. It must have been me mucking around with it. All set. Time to write a letter to my daughter.